What's up guys, Magentos is here again. Today, it's the day of Jackknife Dragon deck profile. Hi, my name's Jackknife and I can transform. Okay, so let's begin. So, Tasuku Ryuenji. No more Gao Mikado. His hair is just weird. Jackknife Dragon and the flag. Okay, so this deck has no size 3. Let's skip to the size 2s. 4. I play 4 Jackknife Dragon. You body call with them. And you own the crap out of everybody if this card transforms. Transformers. Huh. So awesome. So he has 6k defense, 5k attack, pretty decent, and 3 crit. So with just a very small core cost of pay 1 gauge. So what's special about him is he can transform into his other forms by paying 2 gauge and search a deck for another one, for another Jackknife, be any sort of Jackknife. Yeah. So yeah, we'll explain about the other Jackknives later. Okay, so next card. Play 2 of these Jackknife Dispersal. So it's Jackknife with the Penetrate. So yeah, the core card is the same as every other Jackknife. So 1 gauge and on top of another Jackknife. So yeah, soul guard. So the only way to stack up the soul is just calling on top of one another. Yep. So if this card is on the left or right, it gets Penetrate. Yep. 2 only. Maintain balance. And we have 2 Jackknife Thunderstorm. Again, maintain balance. Since you only have 4 normal Jackknives, should just keep to a smaller number of Jackknives. Okay, so pay 1 gauge. And yeah, put this on another Jackknife. Basically all the core cost is the same. So what's good about this is you can pay 2 life, destroy a monster on your opponent's field. Yep. Thunder Raid, and of course it's Soul Guard. Yep, just like every other Jackknife evolution. Okay, so no aggressors in this deck. Aggressors are very aggressive and they just get wiped out. Yep. So for Gust Charging Dragon, it's basically your extreme sword with better attack. And his art is awesome. He looks like a unicorn. Yep. Okay, next we'll get on to the size 1s. 3 Knife Dragon. So basically what this card does is you can pay 1 gauge and this card will be able to attack your opponent directly even though there's a monster blocking him. Yeah, but sad thing is it's just 1 crit, but yep, 1 crit is also very game changing. You can use an impact on your opponent with that 1 less health he has, 1 less life he has. Next, 4 Gravehorn Dragon. So I like the 4k and 2k and the 2 crit, so very good for early game. Yep, and looks way better than Bear Trap Fang Dragon. Oh. Next, we have this Zentetsu no Dachi Dragon. So some Japanese dragon guy. Huh. So basically, he's the double sword dragon, and we use him because he's a green dragon. I like green dragons. Almost everything in this deck is green dragon. Seriously. Last of the size 1 monsters, we have Lutao. Because of the 4k defense. Yep. Okay, for the spells. Haha. 1 Green Dragon Knight Soul Song of Ancient Lands. So when your armor dragon enters field, you just gain 1 life. Okay. Next, Blue Dragon Knights, Proud Song of Soul. Yep, all your armor dragon gains 2k power. Third one, Red Dragon Knight, Song of Burning March. When your armor dragon enters the field on the left or right, pay 1 gauge and deal 1 damage to opponent. So basically I run one of each song. It's a set card, so very awesome. But don't spam too much of them, it's wasting gauge. So one of each is a very good balance. Okay, next, Drago Energy. Protect your armor dragons in the field. Yep, 4. Maximize their protection. So next, Green Dragon Shield. Everybody knows why we have to use this. It's 1 life. You either use this or Blue Dragon Shield. Yep. Save your life. Okay, next, Jackknife Braveheart. So it's the Jackknife Searcher. You can cast it and search your deck for Jackknife. Yep. Next two, of course, Dragonic Charge. Very important card. You just get 3+2 gauge with this card, and it's a counter. So it could be used to save your life during your opponent's turn. So if your opponent impacts you and just nice you got a Dragon Heart and you don't have enough gauge, so you can use this. You get the gauge and you can use the Dragon Heart. Save your life. Okay, the weapons. Item cards, not weapons. 4. Dragon Blade Drago Brave. So basically the armor dragon doesn't need too much weapons, and besides this deck already has Dragonic Charge. We don't need Dragon Knuckle. We use this. It has much higher power and critical. Yep, and especially when you have Thunderstorm on the field, it will just clear your opponent's center and you can attack your opponent with this. 3 crit, use it. And lastly, just 2 Drago Fearless. When you can't pay the cost for Drago Brave, you will just use Drago Fearless. Pretty decent 3k and 2 crit. Yep. So what else? Oh, impacts. Finally, impacts. Dragonic Punisher. 3 of them and 1 Gargantua. Just because Tasuku looks good in here. You can barely see his face here. Yep, so in case you don't have enough life, you can use Gargantua instead. Yep, but most of the time you will have the life. So you can use your Dragonic Punisher. Oh, and some other cards that will fit very perfectly in this deck is Dragonic Heal. So the +2 life allows you to use your Dragonic Punisher or your Jackknife Thunderstorm. So in this deck, mainly you need to conserve your health so you can use the abilities. Yep, so that's all of my Jackknife Dragon deck profile. Check out my blog link in the description below and leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Peace out, guys.